Hello and welcome to the I Hit Drums YouTube channel. Today we're going to be expanding on last week's video where we started looking at different note values, and we're going to begin combining those different note values into an exercise where we're actually going to be changing those different rates. So moving from quarter notes into eighth notes into 16th notes. So just a quick recap, we had quarter notes which landed on the numbers, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we had eighth notes where we added an extra hit in between the numbers, and we counted this as an and that was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the fastest of the three, the 16th notes, we added 2 more hits in between the 1 and the and in between the and the next number, so 2, and that would be 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. So in my book, A Beginner's Guide, which you can find on my website, www.ihitdrums.co.uk, we have an exercise which deals with these changing rates. You find that on page 12. So we're going to actually look at some of that today. But to begin with, we're going to do a few kind of warm-up rounds. And all we're going to do to start with is work on moving from quarter notes to eighth notes. So I'll count in 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 1 bar of quarter notes, so those are landing on the numbers, and then that's going to be immediately followed by the eighth note, so we're doubling the speed of those hits because we're going to be adding hits to the and as well. Let's give it a try. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's moving from quarter notes to eighth notes. Let's now try the third line of this exercise where we're going to move from eighth notes into 16th notes. So we're starting a bit quicker this time, and then we're going to be doubling the speed again as we move into those 16th notes. This time I'll actually count 1 and 2 and just to get you ready for that speed that we start with. You ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how'd you get with those 16th notes? Quite tricky. Let's give it another try. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. Okay, good. So that is moving from eighth notes to 16th notes. Now the biggest challenge when you're changing rates like this is often going from quarter notes straight to 16th notes, because you're not just doubling the speed that you're going to be hitting, you're actually quadrupling it. You're going from quarter notes on the numbers, so 1 hit for every count, to 16th notes where we have 4 hits for every count, 1 E and A. So let's give that a couple of goes. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something else to consider when you're changing rates is also not going from one speed and then increasing, but actually going from one speed and decreasing. So in the fourth line of this exercise, we actually go from eighth notes down to quarter notes, so we're slowing down. Let's give that a try. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to look at the first 4 lines of this exercise. The entire exercise actually has 6 lines to it, but today you're only going to get 4. So let's give it a try. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's quite a tricky exercise when you're first getting started, and if you're using my book to actually work through that, you're going to get access to 3 different backing tracks that go along with that exercise, and they come at speeds of 40 BPM, 60 BPM and 80 BPM. But as you work through the exercise, as well as hearing the clicks on 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll also hear 2 beep tones, and you've got 1 tone for the right hand and 1 tone for the left hand. So as you're working through that first line, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to give you some guidance as to how fast the hands should be going as you work through that exercise. And you could even just listen to the track so you get a sense of the movement as you change those different rates from the quarter notes to the 8th notes to the 16th notes. So once again, you can find that in my book, A Beginner's Guide, and that's available on my website, www.ihitdrums.co.uk. This book is actually for beginners, hence the name Beginner's Guide, and all the elements within the book are designed to meet grade 1 and 2 standards. So as you work through the book, you'll be working on grade 1 material to begin with, and then it branches into grade 2 material as well. And once you've completed that book, you should be able to get other grade 1 and 2 books and understand everything within them. If you're a total beginner to the drum kit and you haven't played any beats or anything yet, then go to my website and subscribe to the mailing list, and you'll be given access to a free groove starter pack. And that's going to get you playing some grooves very quickly, all for free. That's all for this week, but until next time, enjoy!